I've always felt that you could be a good Christian, but you didn't have to go to church to do that. I didn't feel like you had to be in a church to be a good person. But now I can't imagine my life not being here. Hi, my name is Velvet Putman. I have been coming to Northside since July of last year.
My name is Jeff Putman, and I started attending church here in July of last year as well. I was pretty adamant to all the children that there was not a God. I did not believe in God at all. I thought there was too many cruel things going on in the world for there to be a God. And I have a daughter that's had some major health problems throughout her life. And how can a baby suffer and have to be in a hospital so many times and for so much when she did nothing wrong? And it made me better.
Hi, I'm Hannah Putman, and I'm 16 years old. I was just checking out church in general. I was in a really bad relationship for a while, and I kind of felt like there was no way out. And I remember my friend had been asking me for months to just go to church with her. She had been talking about this church, Northside. So I decided to go with her, and the second I walked in, it was like home. I don't know, I was able to just find peace and comfort from a really bad place that I was in. And I was able to grow and change how I viewed life.
Before coming to Northside, I had spent a lot of my adult life questioning God, being angry with God. And I didn't fully understand when our daughter wanted to go to a church or the youth group. She bought herself a Bible, and she started putting inspirational quotes around her room. And I, again, couldn't understand where this was coming from. And I knew she was looking for some deeper meaning in her life. And so when she asked us to come, her dad stepped up and took her first.
But the first week I brought her, dropped her off, and I actually sat in the parking lot and grabbed a coffee from Wendy's and had a coffee. Brought her home, and she kept saying how much she loved it.
And then I took her the next week, and I felt something that I had never felt by being here. And I actually understood the service here more than any other service I had ever been to growing up. And it actually has helped me resolve a lot of the anger issues and the questions that I had towards God. And I finally think I understand why it took this long to find my way.
It was surreal because my whole life my family had been kind of against religion. They weren't denying God, but they weren't interested in going to church. They didn't really like it. They didn't really think that it mattered. So when I started to go, I thought that they'd kind of get upset and that they wouldn't want me to go. But when they both started enjoying it and both started looking forward to it and talking about it a lot, it was really nice, and it kind of made our whole family closer because we all had something to bond over, and we had something that really brought us all together.
So it all started for me in the sermons when Pastor Chris started talking about the bad things that go on in life. Why are there bad things that happen to people? And listening to the podcasts, it made more sense. And then I actually came to the conclusion that maybe not everything is as bad as I thought. And there is some grace and glory in with some of this, and forgiveness, and changed my life.
When I first came here, I didn't want to come here. I walked in expecting the same thing I see at every church I've ever been to. And beyond the music, listening to Pastor Chris, I felt like God was talking directly to me that day. And I feel like most weeks that message is for me, meant for me. It's very personal. And I just feel like when I'm here that it's home.